I've dropped some frames. I don't need to be of it. Jeez, was that a hard crash? It's insane. Need to be resetting the router today. If it decides to be coming back live. Just love when they all of a sudden hit the internet issues. Middle of the day. If I could be just having internet good as to be getting into 1700, I'd be fine with it. Like, I would be fine with that. Yeah, definitely need to be restarting the router today. Jeez. I like it to be calming down a little bit because I don't want it to be crashing like all the time. Okay, so now call more. Yeah, I don't need to be telling me that I have dropped frames. I know I have dropped frames. As I can see the number. The good thing is that I guess that the ad break is on because I can then see on the ad break is still the stable then. Jeez. I've had some issues before, but that was like I think literally in like years, like at least in months, that was the worst one. Because usually it's just like immediately comes back up, but jeez, this time no. Also, this music goes hard in this game. That you normally will be entering only once in the game. Then. Okay. I'll be waiting until the ad break is over though. Since you know, can't be really doing anything for that. I mean, I wouldn't be going for like an hour or two more anyways. If it's gonna be fine, nothing is gonna be going bad again, probably will be going longer, but if it doesn't, I at least want to try to be getting into 1700 checks. Yeah. Yeah, by the way, there needed to be something on the connection between Wii and Twitch because, like, anything else internet-wise was working fine. But then again, you can't do anything for those anyways. They are what they are. Because usually if it's like actually internet crashing on my end, I will be losing the connection to the chat and everything. Yeah, seems to be fine. Yeah, let's see. I'll check it out, like, if I do be still dropping frames a bunch. If I do, then, you know, shorter one, but if I don't, then, you know. I mean, it would be still 70 checks if I will be going to 1,700, so it's decent amount. Let's fly in here. So who wouldn't be wanting to fly in the cave? Nothing there. Thankfully, I will say that I'm quite fortunate in that almost every single time when, you know, things crash, nothing happens. Even though it would be taking me a while to be realizing it. I mean, I do be usually realizing it pretty quickly because I do be having this stream, like actual stream up on my other monitor. I can immediately notice if it does go down. I mean, it still might take like a minute, but usually nothing too bad. Well then, let's continue. Let's continue indeed. Oh boy. Yeah, I mean, my internet didn't die. It was just the connection between me and Twitch that was the issue. That, you know, no one can do anything about. Because I didn't lose, like, my internet on my device at least. But yeah. If it appears that it's gonna be happening again, then I'll be ending soon then. As I said, 1,700 would be the goal at least to be hitting. But if it seems like it's fine, then might be going into the 80 checks instead of the 70 checks. But that was a strange one, because usually when I notice that I might be having like stream crashing, that it like drops frames for a few minutes first and then goes down, but that was like immediate, like just down. No warnings, no nothing. It's down now. And it's probably the most annoying ways, honestly. Yeah. But then again, internet issues are internet issues. So you can't really predict them. But as I said, I'm probably gonna be restarting the router today then. You know, just in case. It's not like we haven't meant to be doing it anyways. It's a good thing to be restarting it every once in a while. You never know. I mean, I guess there could have been another thing, but I think my internet should have been going down with it. Like, actually, like, I'm not having internet on my computer. That they made, like, an update to our machine. But they usually do it in, like, daytime. Like, when they are working, or most of them are working. Instead of, I don't know, 7 in the evening. But then again, mandatory stuff is mandatory stuff, so can't really predict them. And usually if they are gonna be updating things, they're gonna be informing us anyways, so, you know, we know. Which is quite nice. But should be good, hopefully. But yeah, I wouldn't have been going, like, as I said, too much longer anyways. So if I wouldn't need to be ending there, it wouldn't have been that big of a deal. As I said, maybe 10 more after I hit 1,700. I don't know, I kind of would like to... No. It's a quite nice number to be, you know, ending on. It's a quite nice number to be ending on, indeed. And, you know, still progress. Always happy with the progress. Any progress to be progress at the end of the day. And also one thing that is quite nice, usually when my internet like actually goes down, it might take a while for it to be coming back, but it usually doesn't like crash immediately again. It's like very rarely like it crashes twice in a row. It's like only one big crash. Oh boy, do I still like absolutely hated it that when I was living with my mom that like there was constant internet issues. Oh boy. To be fair though, it was a lot worse like connection wise that we did use there than we have in here. Here's the type of connection that we used to be having when I was living with my mom was that we did have, you know, like a SIM card system, you know, the things that you put in your phone to be getting internet. And you know, they are not the greatest. They're not bad, but you know, I'd rather be having like actual wired connection, you know. They are usually a little bit more stable. Just a tiny bit. I mean, to be fair, it's a lot cheaper to be having that, so I don't blame. It's better to be having that than what... I don't know who it was. I think could it be my sister? I don't know. Someone that was like, you know, somewhat close family member. Did used to be having those internet like USB sticks. And oh boy, were they annoying. I don't remember who did have them, but I remember someone did have them and I absolutely hated it. I mean, I never like really used it, but like still. I mean, to be fair, if you don't really need that much like speed and like stuff along those lines, you know, anything works. But especially nowadays, because I kind of need a faster and more reliable internet connection. I can't be dealing with that. Because I will say that you can, like, it's quite surprising how with like how bad of an internet connection you can still stream. Because I have always thought that it's like ridiculous things that you need for it, but no, it's actually quite little that you actually need. I mean, if you want it to be more stable, then you know, then you probably would like to be having a little bit more than you need. Because, for example, if there is gonna be a drop in our internet connection, and it's like a small one, the stream probably doesn't care about it at all. Because we just have so much room to play with. And you know, small thing doesn't matter. Because fun fact, if we have a good internet connection day, which is most days, we very rarely have like bad internet connection days, is that my boyfriend can be playing games that have the fancy texture thing that requires internet connection that I'm blanking on the name. Like, he can run that and I can stream. We don't have any issues. It's texture streaming, that's the word. It's literally those two words together, nice. Yeah, like, he can do that and I can stream, like, it doesn't matter that much. Sometimes when he joins, like, some games that don't even have texture streaming, it does show. But usually it's by so little that you can't even really see it. But yeah, it's nice. Because the fun thing in here, because the way that we're getting internet is so like interesting to me, because it's like so odd, because I have never heard it before we moved in here, is that we get our internet connection from satellite, you know, where you get your TV channels. We get it from the same place. And I have never ever heard it before I moved in here. But you know, it's still a wired connection, so it's, you know, better than the SIM card one, whatever it is. Oh god, those... Never want to be going back for them. Because I remember that in a good day, like I needed to be restarting the router like 5 times in like 2 hours. Because I don't know where you live, but we have mostly like very well built buildings that don't really let through the connections that well. Indeed, a very good day. But yeah. Yeah, we did indeed have like those outer walls are like so thick that, you know, it doesn't really go through. And the thing is that my mother didn't really understand that it would be better if it would be closer to the window, so that's why our internet connection was bad. And she didn't want to move it because then she would be seeing the wire. Or would need to rethink where everything is. So, you know. Do be what it do be. Yeah, I think I will be going for more. I think I will be ending it there today. As I said, we'll be restarting the router and maybe give it a little break. Of course, I'll be doing until there is nothing there as well. So can be having a cool run for the Gudra immediately. But hey, 70 checks though is good. As I said, progress is progress. I'm not completely sure though how I'll be having breaks this week. Because, you know, not feeling well yesterday and everything. Because of course I'm going, like, do I feel like I need another break? But maybe I'll on tomorrow. I would like to say that Mount Lanakila and the Galarian Darumaka will be back. Because I think I have decided that I'm gonna be doing the Galarian Darumaka as long as it's gonna be to be taken for me to be getting the Mount Lanakila done. Then, you know, I'll be taking a break from the Galarian Darumaka and switch to other hunts. Alright, we shall see, we shall see. Never know. I really still want to the hunt for the Mount Lanakila to be done. 4 times over, oh, it's over there. The pain. Let's see the final Gudra. Well, we'll see, we'll see. It's gotta be done at some point. Yeah. What, 348 more checks and I hit the odds for the good draw? Guess it's 2040 each. Just one extra roll. Exactly. Oh, I forgot to check those ciders. I'm gonna check them real quickly. You never know. It's out of the way. Bring the night ones. Bring the day, it's on the way. But hey, even though it was a quieter day, though, with faces and everything, it still was, you know, decent. Not too bad. Let's check out the over for the... Is it empty and stuff for next time? On mass outbreak. Oh, nice. All bad. It's empty then. Oh, hello. How are you doing? You're not just chilling there, I see. Yeah. Indeed, decent faces still. Good chinglings and a Yumi. Indeed, unfortunately, it's gonna be gone. I'm gonna shiny wall rain instead. But yeah, all of these are indeed from today random. Jingling, Gumi, and jingling. Yellow is indeed the theme of the day. But yeah. Thank you so much for watching and sticking around. Have a great rest of the day. Remember to take care of yourselves. Remember to do everything you need to do today. And remember to get enough rest as well. Oh, we'll see you guys indeed. Maybe tomorrow. I'll see. I'll see. Until next time. Bye.